Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Pumped Up Show, brought to you by Pumped Entertainment and Jess FM. I'm Julia Martinez, and I will be your host every Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. We will be discussing different topics about life, love, culture, entertainment, arts, music, and pretty much anything under the sun. Tonight is our very first show, and we have 3 special guests joining us. Let's welcome Leo Manahan, chef and mixed martial artist, also the events coordinator and talent promoter of Pumped Entertainment.
Howdy.
Tyson Hayes, also known as Hayes, performance artist and also the promotions manager of Pumped Entertainment. And Maddie Young, actress, model, belly dancer, and student. So Leo, you are a chef and mixed martial artist. Tell us what your specialties are when it comes to cooking.
Well, the first thing I learned in school for the fundamentals of everything was French cuisine. So a lot of our approaches to most other cuisines we encounter is through the French sort of diagram, I'd say. But when I was a kid, I always liked cooking Japanese food around the house, you know, my own teriyakis and things like that.
Yeah, I've tried his teriyaki. It's really good. Could you maybe show us next time you come on the show how to cook your favorite dish? We could have like a little mini cooking show and cooking with Leo.
Oh yeah, my Moon River Rosé. One of my easy signatures takes less than a half hour to make, always.
That'll be great. I'll hold you to that. And you're also into mixed martial arts.
Oh yeah.
What kind of martial arts do you practice?
When I was a kid, my mom put me through a lot of karate and taekwondo lessons, and then I lived out with my grandparents for a while, and my grandfather was an old school boxer taught by old 1930s boxers, so that was always a good part of my style. And then as I grew up, I actually went to a proper MMA school, learned Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and wrestling as well. And then a bunch of other things that kind of filled the holes in that as time went on.
How old were you when you started getting into this?
I think about 4 or 5 or so.
Okay. Can you show us one easy but effective technique in fending off someone, say someone intoxicated or someone up to no good? You know?
Oh,
Come on, show us.
Pretty easily. So,
can you show us?
Oh, let's do it.
Let's
do it, man.
Show us your stuff.
alright, so can you get the camera arranged that you can kind of show some better?
Yeah, I don't know. I can crouch down, you know. I mean,
I guess we could.
I'm kind of lanky, but
Here, get that centered around us, you think?
We gotta watch this. It'll be good for self-defense.
This is good.
Yeah.
A little higher should be good.
sorry, like I said, just a little bit lanky.
There we go. Now to take some time away from us. So say I throw a really big haymaker. Hayes is going to block it, and he's going to come into me with it.
Okay,
So like that. And then boom.
And then
Like that. He's going to loop
grab
around my
that.
arm, get a hand around my neck.
And go down.
So, to put that really slowly so that everyone else can see it, Hayes is going to throw the hook this time. I'm going to catch his arm, loop this one around it. So from here, and go from around my head into this elbow here, loop around, hand around his neck as I come forward. And then from here, I'm going to take this leg that's out of sight, step around behind his, put it behind his knee. While I push, prop him, and throw him forward.
There you go.
Wow.
Perfect brawl fight move for anyone who needs it, usually.
Works
That's
effectively.
good to know. That'll come in handy one day. So, Tyson, tell us how you got into performing.
Well, I've been writing for about 9-10 years now, and about this time last year, I got offered a spot on a show called We Are Hip Hop. And it was actually a hip hop showcase. It was a contest. Ended up coming in second place with a buddy of mine named Frenzos, and it was a wonderful show.
Shout out to our boy Caleb.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to you, Caleb, man. Miss you, buddy. Anyways, yeah, that started Stratum, and from then I've been doing shows nonstop. Yeah, here I am.
So you've been doing shows for like about a year now, right?
Yep. Yeah, it's been about a year.
Can you give us a sample?
Yeah, for sure. This is actually off my track. I just dropped it on YouTube and SoundCloud. You can check that out. I'll drop the links later. It's called Ocean Flow. Here it is.
From the top.
I control my own destiny, manifestation up in these bars. Let me add some heat and flavor to this recipe. I'm cooking with a new breed, I'm switching up the pedigree, G. Ain't no exception, ain't no seconds, don't you question me, G. Bass has only just begun, this ain't no effigy, G. But best believe the best is how they be addressing me, G. Haha, just a lone pilot, solo when I roll by it. Flowing like an ocean, but lyrically on my own island. Got that dope rhyming lines that make the Pope try it. Snow White, I'm cold as the winter, this winter blows by it. See some other rappers trying to push a coke diet. Oh my, I be looking for those who don't buy it. Yeah, that's few and far between, man. See these bright lights, they be shooting stars to me, man. I make them wish they ain't never gon' make a hit, cause this veteran ain't gon' miss when this weapon is in my grip. Yo, this medicine make them sick, they regurgitate what they hearin'. Circulation is clear, but the murder rate's through the ceiling. Let's take a moment for everyone who ain't make it. Yeah. Now take your moment, cause life gon' be what you make it. You ain't giving a second, it's time for no hesitation. This mic got no reservation, this mind has never been vacant. I'm grinding for preservation, I'm writing to make a statement. My only aim is the conversation to change. Use your brain in the midst of the problems we're gonna face. Leave a little incentive for profits we gotta raise. Build them a little heaven and offer some open gates, yeah. My only aim is the conversation to change. Use your brain in the midst of the problems we're gonna face. Leave a little incentive for profits we gotta raise. Build them a little heaven and offer some open gates, yo. Yeah.
That was great.
Awesome. Yeah.
And you will be performing on Beauty and the Beats.
You betcha, you betcha. I should be dropping a couple songs that night, so stay tuned.
All right.
Yeah.
Tell us more about that.
It's been a contest that we've been organizing for about 2 months now, and we've got 12 beautiful ladies that are going to be contesting in this. It's going to be amazing.
And you're writing new material for it,
Definitely,
right?
like I said, I've got a couple songs coming up that night. Not going to speak too much on them because I want it to be a surprise for everybody.
But we definitely got extra acts coming to follow.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that for sure.
Definitely.
Okay, do you have a Facebook page or Instagram where we can watch your videos or YouTube?
You can catch me on Instagram at haze.432. You can check me out /Haze on Facebook and Stratum403 everywhere else.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. And Maddie, you are an actress and a singer. Would you like to tell us how you got into singing?
Yeah, for sure. I started singing when I was really young, probably when I was about 5 years old. That's when I first performed in church, actually, and I completely fell in love with it. So I just kept singing, and I got really into it, and I took voice lessons, but it wasn't, I didn't really...
You do have a very nice voice, even just talking, yeah.
Yeah, so I've just been kind of dabbling in singing and acting and musical theater for a long time, and it's something I really enjoy, and yeah.
That's great. Any upcoming shows you would like us to know?
Not right now at the moment. I'm kind of busy with school this semester, but I will definitely keep you posted. And I do sing around at karaoke nights. So
really, what's your favorite song to sing in karaoke?
Well, it depends where I'm singing, but I always like to sing Shakira whenever, wherever.
Oh.
So.
Okay, give us a little bit of that.
Okay, let's see. I'll just start from the chorus. Whenever, wherever, we're meant to be together. I'll be there and you'll be near, and that's the deal, my dear. Here over, here under, you'll never have to wonder. We can always play by ear, and that's the deal, my dear.
Nice, beautiful.
Always beautiful.
Just like a songbird. Maddie is one of the beautiful candidates for Beauty and the Beats Miss Valentine Sweetheart 2019 beauty pageant. Don't miss her. You are also a belly dancer. I've always wanted to learn some belly dancing moves. Can you show us?
Yeah, for sure. Let's do it. Okay. So, I can teach you guys some basic belly dance moves. Let's see.
Zoom out at all.
Yeah, okay. One of the basic belly dance moves is a hip circle. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that
I'm stiff like cardboard.
make sure that your hips are kind of slightly tucked in, and then you just do a circular motion with your hips and make sure...
Like hula hooping.
Kind of like hula hooping, yeah. And just make sure your upper body is super still, so that's disconnected. And yeah, if it helps, you can hold your upper body.
Well, I can't do it like you. Well, thank you for showing us that.
Yeah, for sure.
We'd like to invite you to Beauty and the Beat's Miss Valentine's Sweetheart 2019 Beauty Pageant and Hip Hop Show on February 14th, 8 p.m. at Soundgarden. Whether you have a date on Valentine's or you're by yourself, come watch, vote, and meet the gorgeous candidates of our show. 12 beautiful Albertan ladies walk the runway in casual, swimsuit, and Valentine apparel. And you get to vote on the back of your ticket. There's also a hip-hop show featuring local artist Hayes. Tickets come with a free drink of your choice, and you're doing a good deed as partial proceeds benefit the Interfaith Food Bank. For tickets, text 403-360-2000 or visit pumpedentertainment.com. We are giving away tickets to 2 lucky callers today, so call us now at 403-942-0068. We're taking calls, and win a ticket for yourself to the show. So, in the meantime, back to you, Leo. Aside from being a chef and martial artist, you are also the events coordinator and talent promoter of Pumped Entertainment. Tell us more about that.
So right now I'm just mostly trying to scout for other acts for the show, the Beauty and the Beat show. Any other hip-hop artists, as well as finding any other venues we can record videos or record audio, do any of the other promotional stuff for our company. I also scout sponsors, find good locations for meeting up with people, all that sort of thing.
So there you go. You can get a hold of Leo by sending us a message on pumpedentertainment.com or texting him at 403-654-3377. So we got 2 tickets here. Lucky callers, call now, 403-942-0068. Tyson, aside from your being an awesome performer, you are also the promotions manager of Pumped Entertainment.
You bet.
What exactly do you do?
I get our events out there to the public. That's any means of advertising, associating myself with other promotion companies and letting them know about the events coming up. Basically just promoting, getting us out.
Promotions manager.
Yep, there you go.
Maddie, you are also a student. What are you taking in school?
I am studying modern languages, French and Spanish, and yeah, I'm in my last year. I'm almost done.
Yeah. You've mentioned to me before that you've been to a few different countries doing charity work.
Yeah.
Could you tell us a little bit more about that? Like where you've been, what you did there?
Yeah, for sure. So I've been to quite a few different countries, and I usually go with different programs. I went to Fiji with VESA, Volunteer Eco Students Abroad. Yeah, that was awesome. I went there for 2 weeks. I went to Mexico with IVHQ, and I went to Cuba as well, and we did a little bit of volunteer work there. And I also went to Ecuador for an exchange, and we did a service learning program there too, so I got to experience teaching English to children, which was a really cool experience.
Like little children?
Yeah, little children, yeah.
Must have been a good use for all the Spanish you learned. Huh?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, it was definitely awesome.
That's great. Leo, apart from all the things you do, tell us about your activities on your spare time, if you have any spare time.
Well, when I'm not working all the time, usually I'm writing or reading, studying history, studying whatever languages I can, and Facebook stuff. I like being able to have a conversation wherever I am in the world, so I'm always trying to brush up on languages, and it helps with learning different cuisines and things like that.
Awesome. And Tyson, when you're not writing and composing new material and spitting beats, what do you like doing in your spare time?
I honestly like hanging out with my family the most, man. I don't do too much outside of that. I work at Cooley Brew, and I love the food over there. I love the people over there, so I spend a lot of time at work, even when I'm not working. But other than that, it's just
So you just go
family
there
time.
to hang out too?
Yep.
Yeah, on your days off you're there.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, so you're
Don't
there
catch me there.
every day. You work there and hang out there.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
can't be apart from your friends, eh?
No, no, it's like a family atmosphere over there, so it's great.
And Maddie, what about you? Do you have any interesting hobbies you would like to share with us?
Well, aside from singing and belly dancing and going to school, I love traveling and volunteering, as I said. So usually you can find me on a plane somewhere. And yeah, I also like spending time with my family and friends and just doing creative stuff. I love meeting other creative people and artists and stuff. It's really cool, and Lethbridge has a lot of local talent, so it's a great place to be for that kind of stuff.
You're definitely in good company right now.
Yeah.
Maddie's a melting pot of different cultures. She's told me that she's part French, part Rom Gypsy, and what else?
There's like some Italian,
Italian,
kinds of European back there.
yeah. It's really interesting. It's a very, very nice combo. What's your favorite charity?
I personally had an awesome experience with IVHQ. So they do volunteer programs abroad, and that's where I went to Mexico with. And it's awesome because they break down exactly where your money is going to and stuff, so you can see where it's going. And they take really good care of their volunteers as well as the people that they, volunteer for. And they contact grassroots organizations and work with them. And their work is really awesome, and it has a lot of longevity, and it's a great organization.
So how does that exactly work? Do you get sponsors that pay for your expenses while you're there, or support your projects? Is that how it works?
You can do it that way. So basically, they have a website, and usually you just sign up through the website. And then if you want to get like sponsors and do fundraising, you can. They'll send you over some ideas, and you can do events or any kind of fundraising you want to do, but a lot of times people just pay out of the pocket, and their programs are quite affordable compared to a lot of other volunteering abroad programs, so it's pretty good for students or anybody else who's kind of on a budget but still wants to make a difference when they're traveling. Yeah,
and you learn a lot of things when you travel too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So just a question, not in topic, if you won the $500 first place prize winner, first place prize money, what would you do with it?
Well, I am a student, so I definitely would put it towards my tuition, and after I graduate from university, I want to get my teaching English as a foreign language certification, so that would be really helpful.
Yeah, that would certainly help a bit, eh?
Yeah.
Once again, we'd like to invite you.
As Pumped Entertainment and Soundgarden presents Stevie, Crystal, Frankie, Janelle, Vessi, Kayla, Maddie, Kendall, Alicia, Christina, Candy, and Kristen in Beauty and the Beats Miss Valentine's Sweetheart 2019 Beauty Pageant and Hip Hop Show.
Maddie?
We also want to thank Purely Inspired Academy of Beauty. We aim to inspire students and develop their skills so they can create a future in the hair and beauty industry. Cat Panic makeup artist and design. My art is a physical extension of your confidence. Jess FM, listen to current music from all genres as well as watch in studio live programs. And Ram Entertainment, over 20 years experience in DJing, sound installation and maintenance, also specializing in karaoke with one of the largest selections in southern Alberta.
Leo?
And special thanks to our sponsors, Moreland Professional Projects. MPP Photo is Lethbridge's choice for sports photography. We are currently booking tournaments for spring and summer 2019. And Soundgarden Club 21, the best place in town to come and dance.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Angel's Touch Beauty Spa. Come and enjoy a touch of heaven. Lay's Nail Salon. We've just opened our downtown location. We provide gel, acrylic nails, color changes, manicures, pedicures, and wax services. Professional work, affordable prices. 10% off for anyone who mentions the Pumped Up Show.
And we'd also like to thank Makeup Factor, mobile business offering in-home makeup applications, zero travel, zero hassle, beauty in the comfort of your own home. Shanti's Boutique, founded July 27th, 2016. We advertise in Bridal Fantasy Magazine and Canada Wedding Network. Like our page to stay connected with upcoming promos. Simply Delivery, the local choice when you need anything delivered. Lightbridge Images, For good creative portraits or event photography, contact Xerxes Thomas or Ollie Almonte. Tyson?
Naturally New Beauty Shop. We are proud to offer our brands on a foundation of family safety and becoming the leader in clean label products because your health and home deserve better. Interfaith Food Bank Society. We rely heavily on donations of food, funds, and gifts in kind from our community. We are only able to give what we receive. Lash Empire. We have second to none follow-up and personal relationships with our customers and students, ensuring the very best in customer service.
And Coffee News. Readers love Coffee News because it's an upbeat newspaper. No sad news. Over 160 locations throughout Lethbridge. And last but not the least, special thanks to Darren Grieve, aka Danger of News 1130 Jack FM Vancouver and Whistler FM. The secret code, by the way, for a chance to win a $50 gift certificate from Shanty's Boutique is lingerie for less. Once again, that is lingerie for less. Well, you've done our cue cards. It is our first show, so we can just
Talk about the show?
talk about the show.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Sounds good.
why don't we talk about why we wanted to start it in the first place, honestly.
To get more promotion out there for general local talent. I mean, we have so much in Lethbridge. It's
Yeah.
astounding. Man.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is, and there's not much medium for it or market for it. So, you know, and it's kind of like that song by Gene Loves Jezebel. In this town where I'm from, there's not a lot of things going on. You know, so
Pretty much.
yeah, you know, you gotta make things
You
happen.
gotta make your own fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Sure.
Totally.
Totally agree.
And it is starting to get a big hype right now, our show. Well, we did encounter some difficulties before. Maddie was, I think that was the first time you came there, right? So we had to make some changes, but yeah, everything is all smooth sailing now. We do have our photo shoot coming up on the 24th. So,
We have some group photos and whatnot done there.
Yeah.
Should be good.
yeah,
Get some more promotion going for the posters and whatnot. It'll be good.
yeah. Interfaith Food Bank is our partner charity, and partial proceeds of the show goes to the Interfaith Food Bank, and they've also asked me if it's okay if they hold a 50-50 raffle draw
Okay.
during the show, to maximize the earnings of the Interfaith Food Bank. And I said, yeah, no problem,
Yeah,
You know?
They're very good people over down at Food Bank.
Yeah.
Food Bank.
yeah,
We actually this past year we had a hip hop event that was associated with it.
Hip hop
And,
hunger, right?
Yeah, it kind of went downhill due to some bad apples in the mix, but it was a great show, and we had a lot of donations for Interfaith, and they had a lot of support. They advertised us over the radio and whatnot, so got to thank them for sure. They're a great organization.
yeah. They help out the needy, that's for sure, yeah. And once in a while, we've all been there, you know.
Yeah.
I know I have, that's for sure.
Loaf of bread.
Yeah.
Hey, they even give good advice even when you're down on.
Yeah,
honestly,
they do.
So,
Yeah.
That's great.
That's not bad.
Right. So, along with the show being for the food bank, you know, it is just kind of to support the community too, right?
Yeah. It's also to support our local talents like Maddie and Hayes and Leo, you know, young generation here in Lethbridge, Alberta that wants to pursue the entertainment industry and, you know, promote their talents. It's definitely a gateway to it.
Platform.
Yeah, you know, get your stuff out there, you know, get seen, get heard. Yeah, I like it because we're pumping up the nightlife.
Yes.
Pumping up. Yeah.
We gotta get that slogan in there as much as we can.
They'll get milk it.
Well, that's where it comes from. You're
course.
pumping up the nightlife, Lethbridge nightlife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's like, it's the underlying movement of what we're trying to push, you know, like, we wanna get some action going, man, you know?
Pump some life back in the town,
Exactly.
you know?
Yeah, because I mean, like, honestly, who here among the four of us isn't excited about the show? The Beauty and the Beats.
I'm hyped as heck.
I'm
Yeah.
so
What can I say?
excited.
Yeah, me too.
I think it's going to be a great show, and I think people are really going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's going to be really fun.
The music that I'm gonna be dropping.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
excited
for
so
sure.
It's so different from what I'm doing, though.
It's exciting.
I'm
Oh,
excited, yeah.
I know you've kind of told me about one of them, but I don't want to, like, say it because you might
It's-
ruin the surprise.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm gonna be trying something a little new, not something that I usually do. So, yeah.
So are you,
Stay tuned.
there's one set that both you and Leo are doing at the show, right?
Is there? Oh yeah,
You
no,
know.
definitely is. That's actually something that's gonna be very new for me too, because it's a whole new flow and just vibe that I don't usually rock with, man. And
That's the whole reason I want to do it, and I figured you'd be the
Definitely.
best person. You come at it at a completely different angle.
Mm.
For me, it'll
So
be my
much.
first time ever really performing, so I had nothing but tons of rehearsal before I'm really on this guy's level. So
oh man,
I promise I won't
anybody
make
can get
myself
on my
look bad.
level. Anybody can get on my level any day.
Oh, hey, Maddie, did you bring some pictures to show us?
I actually didn't bring any.
Oh.
I was at university.
Okay, no
Until
problem.
now.
Because she's been doing some modeling lately too, and
Oh.
really beautiful pictures.
Oh,
Well, tell us
thank
about
you.
that. Like any sort of like real ideas in mind with the gallery, or just kind of random modeling shots?
Yeah, I'm just kind of dabbling back into it. I did a little bit when I was younger and in high school and
Mhm.
stuff, and then I was focusing on singing and dancing and studying. But now I'm getting back into it, and
Yeah.
basically anything creative really like sparks my interest. Anything that tells a story is
Okay.
really interesting.
Her
to me.
shots, like with the nature background, are so gorgeous.
Thank you.
Yeah, like in the forest, and she's wearing her belly dancing outfit, and she's posing like this. You know, like she's like a fairy in the woods, in the forest.
Is that how you describe
Thank
it?
you. I guess so. That's what I go for.
you
But yeah, I love like nature and belly dance and putting those things together, and like anything creative is really cool to me. And there's some really awesome photographers in Lethbridge,
Oh
and
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
really cool. Some of the pictures that I've seen just on like Facebook and stuff
Mhm.
and Instagram through the photographers, it's so cool. It's inspiring, and yeah, kind of like what you were saying about local talent. We have so much of it. So
Yeah.
it's really great to collaborate. And
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
yeah.
You know, and like in the Beauty and the Beach show, like, you know, when you go to a photo shoot, it's like so much talent all together in one room, you know, like,
Oh.
you know, and especially when we actually do the show and like everybody's like completely there, right? You know, it's like everybody who's everybody is coming to the show.
Yep.
So you better
That'd be
come.
awesome.
Yeah. Don't
So
miss it.
we got 2 tickets here to give away to Beauty and the Beats beauty pageant and hip hop show. So callers call 403-942-0068. And yeah,
It's gonna be a good one.
Oh,
it's gonna be a good one, yeah.
I'm so excited.
So Hayes, I think a big reason we wanted to throw the show was kind of to throw like a different type of like culture into the mix, I'd say, when it comes to the rap shows around here, because usually a lot of the shows we do are usually at like bars, pubs, that type of thing. I mean, ours is too, but we wanted to kind of go for a different message with our music, right?
Definitely. And I mean, any of my previous shows, the last 2 that I've been to be exact, if you paid attention to 1 or 2 of the main songs that I was trying to push, I'm trying to go for a different message in my music. I'm trying to be more content driven and less of just like making music for the hell of it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really looking forward to touching on a few subjects that I think need to be brought to light. And
Like what?
that night is, I don't really want to
Come on.
drop the ball just yet. One I can go into. It's a song called "What She Want."
Yeah.
And it's a bit of a different approach to the way our female population really flaunts themselves.
Like how they portray themselves.
Exactly. How they portray
Like Me Too
themselves.
kind of thing?
No, definitely not. Definitely not. No, like it's just like I want to touch on what insecurities lie within the certain aspects that most people don't touch on, and yeah. With that being said, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'd like to just. drop
So,
the music.
yeah, basically it's your opinion about how society perceives and expect women to be.
For the most part,
Yeah.
I guess you could say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be something else.
So, Julia, let's talk about the show itself, though. So, besides the actual like part where they walk out with their outfits, will there be anything like a question and answer segment or anything else like
We
that?
were gonna do a question and answer portion before, but it kind of scared a few of the candidates, you know. But I'm still debating on doing it. What do you think, Maddie? Do you think we should put a Q&A portion in the beauty pageant?
Well, I'm not against it. I think it's nice to, kind of like say your opinion and stuff, and
Switch
have,
it up a bit.
yeah, switch it up and have everybody talking so the audience can kind of get to know the personality.
I think
suppose,
that's really
yeah.
the biggest thing. We just need someone where
Yeah.
the girls can express themselves a bit.
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
just kind of get to know the personalities and stuff, and maybe just like a chill, something just chill and where you can just talk and stuff. I think
Yeah.
that's a good idea.
Yeah. Something like, I mean, they're not gonna be like
Huge.
Jeopardy questions or anything, like, they're gonna be like,
Nothing math, please.
yeah, like basically just asking for your opinion or your insight, or trying to get a peek into the inside you, right?
Yeah.
So just not just the outer beauty, but inside too.
Yeah.
So I guess we could do that.
Sort of informal. I don't think anyone should really have to rehearse in that regard. But
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it would be fair to let them know the questions, and then they pick up from a basket or something which they will answer. Yeah.
That sounds good.
So at least you kind of have an idea what to say.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What's your long time goals? What are you going to do with the prize money?
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like you could pick them at any time on the spot. They probably have an answer.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, I just recalled when I back in the days I competed in Miss Philippines World BC, and there was a question and answer portion, and everybody had really good questions to answer, like very insightful, like stuff like that. And my question that I picked was, if you fell asleep for 20 years and you woke up today, what would be the first thing you would say? And the first thing that crossed my mind was, "Good morning, what time is it?" And that was not the answer they wanted to hear. I guess they wanted to hear something like, "Oh, well,
Dramatic.
yeah,
Something like really
has the
crazy.
world evolved into something more blossomingly
world
beautiful?"
I think mine would probably be I'm hungry, so I think
Yeah, I know.
better.
20 years. You sleep for 20 years, you gotta be hungry.
Yeah.
And you probably got bed sores too.
Yeah, true.
No kidding.
Yeah.
See, just even something like that, right? At least we can all have a bit of fun with the question, even like that. It should be okay.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm sure we're gonna get some oddball.
Yeah, but
responses
it's
like that, too.
kind of like unfair for them though to ask them a question like that.
course.
Meanwhile, like
Yeah.
it doesn't really show or give them an opportunity to show their true self, right?
Yeah.
It
I mean, it
makes
kinda
people
does.
laugh. Yeah.
You said it's very you, I would say.
Yeah.
I'm sure you pretty well.
There you
I just liked it that I can make people laugh.
go.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. As long as everyone's laughing, they're having fun, right? That's
Yeah.
the most we can go for with the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. We'll have a good one for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Are you going to be performing by yourself, or would there be other artists with you?
Not other artists on my set per se. Well, aside from Leo, I do not believe I will have any collabs that night. I'm setting more of a set list for my content, and
But we are gonna find other performers to do their own music.
oh,
and sort of
definitely,
thing.
yeah, we're gonna have more performers there for sure. That's gonna be good. Yeah, I may or may not be on another set. I've got a few collabs coming out, and I've got another collab that I do with the homie JPB all the time.
Shout out JPB.
Yep, always, man. He's always holding it down. So yeah, I may or may not have him show up and guest appearance, but
Either
other
way,
than that,
sure you run the music. So it should be good.
you know it, man. You know it.
Yeah. Soundgarden's a fun place to be at. I like it there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's the only place you can hear 90s hip hop these days. That's my favorite part about it. I need a break from, some of the modern stuff a lot of the time. So if I want to hear Dr. Dre, sometimes I do pop in and have my gin and tonic in there.
There you
And
go.
some gin and juice.
Yeah, my gin and juice.
Yeah.
Sipping on gin and juice.
Laid back.
Yeah. They definitely have really good music there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a while.
Hi, Dino, the DJ at Soundgarden. You play good music.
Shouts out to Dano.
Mhm.
Yeah, so, with all that being said, you guys as excited as I am, like, I can't get over this, man.
We haven't been
So
sleeping for a
excited.
good while.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's
No
really
kidding.
exciting.
Yeah. Especially when we record the radio ad and the video ad.
Finally
Oh,
get
yeah.
a poster
Yeah.
made.
Finally
Good.
get the poster made.
And I can promote my little heart out.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Definitely. Will be good, will be good.
So, Maddie, you have any ideas of anyone you think is going to come out to the show for you? Friends, family, anything like that?
Yeah, some of my friends and family I've told them about, and even some of my friends who are couples are going to come. So
Yeah, that's perfect. More the
I'm
merrier, right?
excited. Yeah.
Support Maddie.
Yeah.
Definitely, definitely.
So that's really cool. And it'll be nice to see some familiar faces.
Yeah.
And meet new people too, which is always fun.
Mm.
Yeah.
So for everyone out there listening in, for anyone else that's in the contest, go out and support your friends. They
Yeah.
need your help with this as much
Yeah.
as you do.
Definitely.
Mhm. The more the merrier.
Yeah, no, I've got quite a few tickets sold already too, so
Yeah.
this
Nice.
It's good.
should be
really
fun,
cool.
man. It should be a good gathering for sure.
Just a few friends of friends that are going to be coming out, or
Oh
what?
yeah.
That's good.
And the tickets are pretty good. The tickets are $25 and it already comes with a free drink of your choice. Yeah. So that's actually a pretty cheap drink.
You're almost paying like for two shows in a sense, with the beauty portion and the hip hop portion, I'd say
Oh,
as well.
totally.
really.
Yeah.
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 It's definitely a full night of entertainment.
Talent packed
Talent,
night.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
So will there be like some sort of segment for showing off the girls' talents or something in some way, or I
Mm,
guess not.
cool.
huh?
you
They
think
were
so?
too busy.
I don't know, but it would
That's
be cool. Maybe.
yeah. Yeah,
Good
like
try.
But it's
you know-
pretty packed.
Mhm.
in reality, like, an actual like full on beauty pageant will have a talent portion
Yeah.
and question and answer portion, but a lot of the candidates, the contestants, are beginners. They don't have a lot of experience on stage and modeling and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I don't
Very-
really want to intimidate them too much, because
Keep it simple.
just going out there on stage and walking down that runway and waving to people, looking at people is a big deal.
Mhm.
It's a lot. It's
Oh,
a lot
sure.
to take. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Like, so I know some of the girls that are the contestant girls are shy.
Mhm.
They're actually shy, but they're pushing themselves to do this so they can go beyond,
Yeah.
like their
Yeah.
fears and intimidations and stuff.
Gain confidence and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
It's a cool thing to do.
Well, you're all the girls are very beautiful.
Mhm.
All the girls are very beautiful. It's just
Beauty and the Beast.
yeah, yeah. But I mean, not every beautiful girl can easily walk on a stage with hundreds of gazing eyes in a swimsuit. It takes a lot of confidence and and
I know I can't.
courage. Please don't.
Don't you worry. I might be winning this contest.
Oh, you
never
can.
know.
Or-
Sorry, Maddie.
You can only do that if you're gonna wear like what Borat wore.
Oh, definitely. I was thinking just a Speedo, but that with the suspenders.
Straight
that's
banana
perfect,
hammock.
man. Banana hammock, yeah, there you go.
And super high heels.
And super high
Like this
heels.
high.
Yeah,
Oh,
stilettos.
man.
Stilettos.
I dare you to
Nice.
perform in a Borat outfit.
Oh my god.
You know, one of these days you might just see
With
that
a cape.
happen. No, I'll save that for rap battle. I'll pull some daylight stuff. Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go.
Oh man.
Borat for rap battle. That'll be awesome. Great inspiration.
Just gotta grow out the mustache, you'll be set.
And the accent. I don't have the thick accent. I can develop it though. You know it. Yeah.
So, anyways, Maddie, in terms of the show, would you say you really have to like? Is this really like breaking out of your comfort zone a bit in a sense? Like she said, walking in a swimsuit and all that in front of.
Oh, she's been modeling since she was little.
I mean,
and-
but like on a stage, like live performance type of deal.
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty. It's something that's a little different for
Yeah.
me, and yeah, like I've done like a little bit of modeling here and there, and I'm more used to like, being in belly dance gear
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So it's definitely something different, and it's fun, and yeah, it's like a good thing to do to like help build your confidence, and
Yeah.
you're kind of like stepping out of your comfort zone, and so it's.
But you can tell anyway that Maddie's one of the more confident girls in the contest
Oh.
because she's comfortable with her body. You
Best
you
sense
go
of
always,
balance.
you're fit and you do belly dancing and you wear those belly dancing outfits. So I know that you're pretty comfortable with yourself, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
definitely something I really thank belly dance for. Is like it's a beautiful art form and it's a beautiful dance, and like one of the reasons why I love teaching belly dance is just seeing that confidence in women and stuff when you're teaching them, and they feel beautiful when they dance. So that's why I love it, and it definitely helped me with my confidence and stuff too. So I think that.
So, would you say there's like a particular like style to your belly dancing, like Indian style, or like where your style of dancing originates from?
Probably gypsy style, right?
Yeah, I've done a little bit of gypsy style, but
Yeah.
actually, like when I started out, my first belly dance teacher trained in Egypt,
Oh,
so
wow.
I really like that traditional kind of
Okay.
style, and I also love fusion belly dances, like fusion with like Latin and other
Ooh.
kinds of.
Like break
There's
dance
also
too?
hip hop belly dance.
Hip-hop?
That's amazing. I've
Yeah.
seen really cool hip hop belly dances. Yeah, there's all kind. Belly dance is so versatile. There's so many
Yeah.
different styles and different countries and different places where it's originated and
I
stuff.
get-
So.
I guess it would almost be sort of like learning like a nation by nation body language in a sense, right?
Yeah,
Like,
for
you know,
sure.
You have your ABCs in your languages, and then your different styles of belly dance have your different fundamental footworks and moves. I would say.
Oh,
Something like
totally.
that.
Yeah. And
So
like,
did you start belly dancing when you were a little kid?
Yeah, I think I started when I was about 11 or 12.
Oh,
That's
okay.
when I started,
So
yeah.
it's kind of like like in your family. You all know how to.
Well, in my family, they know how to dance, but I actually just started here. Like, I was raised in Canada and stuff.
Oh,
so
okay.
I just started here when I was in Lethbridge, actually. Yeah. When I
Oh,
was
okay.
11 or 12, and yeah, and then I've done lots of workshops, and it's fun. It's something that, like, with age, you build and you take different classes and you get better and better, and anyone can do it. Like, everyone can belly dance. Anybody.
Maybe one thing you can do is like have like a free class for young children, and say like book a spot with the local community center and invite children to come, and you can teach them how to do it. So it'll give them something to do and a new skill to learn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, that would be really cool, and it would also, I think that would be great too to kind of get rid of like the stigma that's around belly dancing too, like, and it's not always been accepted as a serious dance for whatever reason, even though it's very old and it takes a lot of technique and whatnot. So I think it would be really great, and I think just in general belly dancers who are bringing it you know, even through social media and stuff, bringing that attention and bringing it to light, if you want to say.
Yeah.
It's really important, and it's really cool, and it's a great art form, and it's great for health and confidence and everything.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I always felt there's always sort of like a mystique to it, you know, like Mom always says, like, you know, there's the gypsy style, the Egyptian style. I always think, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, a little
for
bit,
sure.
Yeah.
It's
you know.
definitely pretty mystical.
It's like that I Dream
Right.
of Genie
But,
show.
like, it's a style of dancing like anything else you can learn, like Latin or salsa, right?
Yeah,
and I
for
think
sure.
a big part of it is kind of just breaking down that mental barrier a lot of people have with it, right? They think of it as some mystical thing, but for you, I guess you would just say it's like almost every day, right? It's just something.
Yeah.
You
It's like a workout, you know,
Right.
like
Yeah.
Totally, yeah. I mean, there's lots of different reasons why people start it. Sometimes people just want to do something creative or something fun for themselves, and other times it's because, you know, it's for fitness and health reasons, because it is a low impact exercise form, so a lot of, like, people of different ages.
but it's
can
good
do it.
cardio,
And
right?
It's great
yeah.
cardio.
Right?
Yeah, it really is. It's good for your posture, like, yeah, pretty much
Mm-hmm.
everything. Belly dance is life. It's
So,
great.
Tyson, I asked her about her style of dancing and whether it had like an origin, like place by place by place.
Yeah.
So when it comes to your hip hop and stuff like that, like would you say you're more East Coast, West Coast, down south? Like what would you say your favorite artist would say originate from, like location wise, style wise?
I'd say more West Coast. Yeah, I'd have to say more West Coast.
But who's your favorite artist?
My favorite artist? That's
Off the
that's
top,
hard.
first one.
Off the top.
Yeah.
Off the top, first one that popped in my head always for some reason is Hobson.
Yeah.
But I've kind of grown out of his stuff a little bit. I mean, his last album, No Shame, was by far amazing.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I've kind of delved into a little bit of a different category. I'm trying to be a little bit more versatile, so therefore I'm listening to a lot of different artists now.
Yeah.
More mainstream artists than I have ever listened to before. I used to really stray away from that and just keep myself to more underground music because I thought it was more conscious and whatnot. But now I'm back to the just looking for something else, broadening my horizons.
Like what you like, you know?
Yeah, definitely. No restraints. But yeah, so I'd say my style,
Mhm.
if I could really like,
Like your biggest influences on your style.
my biggest influences would have to be with Hobson, a little bit of Immortal Technique. I've gotten a lot of influence from Mac Miller.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace. Lately, I've been really into Amine. They've got some funky shit,
Yeah.
and I like it.
It's a little more soul than I'm used to, I think.
I mean, here and there, they've got a lot of music that
Yeah.
doesn't really consist of that, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, that'd be me in a nutshell, I guess.
So you really don't remember that first song you ever rapped? For
Not the
me.
flow entirely, but he's got it down.
Oh, facts. Yeah,
I really like that one.
let's see if I can get
Let's
it
hear it.
Okay, who do you think that you're talking to? I'm on the level of godliness. I ain't even stepped in the game, but I'm about to convince you it's obvious. I put in my everything, give it my all, and I use up 100%. I told you before, I've been running this music, I'm moving till nothing is left. Tell this producer to cut me a check, you done laid down the bricks, but I built up the rest. I deal with the syndrome that's up in my head and the clutter of hatred that's stuck in my chest. And now I look at myself like, you think that you're ready for? Every single thing I've ever done is just proof I'm already on the road to success. Proof I'm already on a roll to express that this message is sent with a message to bless them. They lessen the lessons and lesson you invest in some knowledge and that's what you fed. I polish a rhyme that projects in my head when it's all said and done and I finish the lead. I hope you collect what is written in red. I know some of you don't want the change, but I know not one of you is broke as the claim. Take the hope and the pain and the goals and the gains and the motive you have is what flows in your veins. I will not run with the slaves. I won't become something I hate. I chose to take a stance and have an effect, and I won't ever stop till I sing from the grave. Yeah, till I sing from the grave. Till I sing from the grave, won't ever stop till I sing from the grave. I've overcome obstacles deep in my brain. Spoke with the monster that sleeps in this cage. I'm open and lock and unleash it today. Nobody's safe, nope, nobody's safe. I'm prone to being a little loco and crazed. Prone to being a hidden dojo for days, and I come back kicking
He's
like
good,
a Wolf McQuaid. Y'all overplayed, it's got me thinking I'm a bit underpaid. See, y'all only phased in. I can tell y'all don't know haze. And that's why I've been on my ground team at the back like I got 'em on my spine. Got 'em all. The rise got 'em on. The rise got 'em on like I'm a god. He gonna ride. Who you see that could outdo him? Give me a loose leaf and watch me uproot them. Watch how I move them. Watch how I'm ruthless. All I need is a fine line to prove this. It's apparent that the characters you're caring for are careless with the carrying of care. Unless it is informed, and we deliver poor merit if it isn't norm. Try to think outside the box and you just conform. I've been living in a different form lately. Got a vision that this division won't break me. Gotta get it so that this don't shake me. I put my life on the line. It's gonna take me. Oh!
Right on.
Oh,
Awesome.
good 64 practically.
Right on.
Something like that. Yeah.
Sweet.
Can't remember how much that was.
Man.
Awesome.
It kind of almost puts you in a spell when you're listening to him, as you just want to keep trying to find out what's the next line. What's the next line? What's he gonna say next?
That's key to it, isn't it?
Get pumped up.
Yeah, pumped up.
Entertainment.
Pumped up. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going for. That's what I'm going for. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I've got a song that I just finished today, and can I spit a verse from it?
Yeah, for sure. Go ahead.
On a
Yeah.
subject that's a little bit different from this show, but it's something that is really, really meaningful to me, and it's something that I think is a big issue in our city, and we need to address it somehow.
Yeah.
And the methods that we've been using just they're not working. But here's a verse off of my upcoming song, Hometown. Yo, the city never sleep, the pulse don't rest, man, and never skip a beat. You know the fault's on the next man. The next man is begging for a pinch of the next gram. Ain't no base hit harder than a bit of the meth can. It's hard to see. I've witnessed family and friends do it. After all this time, I'm missing family and friends to it. Part of me wishes that I was harder and stepped to it, taking matters in my hands to harbor an end to it. But now I'm stuck sitting on the wrong side of right. I mean, what can you do when it takes the love of your life? Simply being there for them has now turned into enabling. Every bit of the system is now just burning with agony. It's a shame to see. No, it's a pain to me, man. I'm doing all I can to have a little patience with them, holding on to every moment, hoping they can amend. But that's what happens when half of the population accepts. That's all I'm spitting from that. That's
Not bad. Not bad.
Good. That's awesome. Well, I feel like we've talked a lot about us, but maybe
Yeah.
maybe you want to tell the viewers a little bit about yourself
Yeah.
too.
What would you like to know?
Well, you
I'm an open book.
Have you traveled around a lot? Have you traveled around a lot?
I've traveled to some places in Asia, and I've never been to Europe, but I'd like to go to Italy,
Okay.
in
Nice.
Venice. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I don't know what would you like to know?
About the woman, the mystery, right?
Yeah.
What's one of your favorite hobbies then? Since we went through all of ours. as well.
One of my favorite hobbies. I actually really like literally writing. The act of writing itself. No, I'm a published writer. I've been writing since I was 8 years old, and I've received like a gazillion awards for literary composition. But apart from writing stories and writing poems, and I actually really like just writing anything.
just the feeling.
Just the feeling of writing. Like, I mean, sometimes I would open my notebook and I'd be like, what am I gonna write? I don't really want to think too much, but I want to write something.
Just
So
like free writing.
Yeah.
It's aesthetically pleasing.
Well,
Yeah.
It's like calligraphy,
Sure.
right? Just getting ink on paper.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
And I like to cook. I like to cook. I like to eat out. I like trying different cuisines, and I like singing. I like dancing. I'm into a lot of things actually, so it gets confusing.
You
It
know,
gets
yeah.
confusing.
You have the same hobbies as all three of us.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I can't rap though.
Yeah.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm working on it still, so.
Hey, me neither,
This is
man.
specialty.
Oh, actually, I can rap.
Oh,
I can rap.
let's battle.
Yeah, what can you
Let's
do?
battle. Come on.
Yo, she can do Vanilla Ice.
Oh, I can do Francis Magalona.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
You're from Manila.
cold summer nights.
Alright.
It's It's been cold summer nights, girl, I really miss you. Rocked my world when I touch you and kiss you. It's my fault, I never called you at home. I'm all alone, wishing you were home, I'm all alone. Is there a way for you to turn around and come back to me? I hope you understand that I'm your man, and together we can kiss and make up, 'cause you know I can't stand.
There we go. Yeah. Dropping bars, man.
Thank you.
There we go. I think I've got some competition. I gotta step my game up, man.
No, that's it. You're emceeing. I'm performing. I'm gonna change. Just gonna white out that line on the banner. The show banner is in already. Eh? And it says hip hop show featuring Hayes.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna white out and just like Julia with crayons.
All right.
Julia. Perfect.
With an X like that.
As a promotions manager, I approve.
I'll buy your Crayolas just for it. Checking on the time. Think that should be close or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Anything
I'd like to say hi to my buddy Queer Eras. And any shout-outs, guys, before we...
Yeah, actually, shout-outs to my producer, first and foremost. You better be working hard, buddy. I'm looking for you. Shout-out to Through the Lens Productions, definitely. He's been working on my marvelous music video, which is going to be dropping in the next month. So, big shouts-out to B from Through the Lens Productions. Shouts-out to Big Al's Music and Games. He's been sponsoring a lot of these shows lately and has always been a very, very good support to the local hip-hop scene. So big shouts out to Big Al's Music and Games. Go check them out. Shouts out to Jess FM for letting us do this.
Awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
Maddie?
Yeah, well, shout out to you guys for providing.
Do you have a
this
Facebook page?
Yeah, I do. If you go on Facebook, Maddie Young Singing and Belly Dance, and if you go on YouTube, Maddie Young Singing and Belly Dance, and on Instagram at Maddie Young Official.
Awesome. Leo?
Shout out my gym, Professional MMA or Progressive Fighting Academy MMA, and shout out my dojo, Taka Karate School.
Man, you're gonna get your ass kicked.
Listen up the names, okay? I'm better at doing the moves and saying the names.
There you go.
And shout out the Kyotokan Judo Dojo in town as well. Y'all been getting me through a lot of the stuff I've come up with in the gym, so thank you.
By the way, Miss Janelle Graham, my co-host, is not here until she'll be back in a week and a half, so she won't be at the next show, but she will be at the next one after that. And so tune in next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. I am Julia Martinez.
Leo Manahan.
Hayes.
Maddie.
And this has been the Pumped Up Show. Have a good night, and thank you for watching and listening. See you next week.
Take care.
Night. What do you think, boss? Not bad for a first time, eh? Nobody called though. I guess we have to earn
We have to get followers. People.
We have to get followers
the more
first.
people share and stuff, more people
Yeah.
see it, right? So.
Oh, that's so
Tobacco use